what else is fun on our Feel Good Breakfast show this morning. The fact that I'm nuts over you.
Oh, and I'm nuts about you too. So what sort of nuts are you?
I am a hazelnut.
Are you a hazelnut?
No, I don't know. An almond.
You're really hazel.
What
hazel
nuts
Africa.
are you?
I'm a walnut. You know,
Wait a
slightly
minute.
rounder, full of texture.
I heard a story that they called you that at school.
They did indeed. So oh goodness, yes.
That's your new name, walnut. Okay, how are we making this?
Hazel. Right, this is what we're going to do. So something very simple. What we're going to do is make some frosted nuts.
Frosted nuts.
Shackleton specialty frosted nuts.
Oh no, that means it's going to burn in the oven, and it means it's going to stick together.
No, it's not. It's not that typical one you sort of know where you sort of make a caramel, chuck your nuts in, stir around, and then take it off. Slightly differently. What I've got here is some egg whites that I've just whisked up.
Okay.
And to that, I'm going to add in some caster sugar. So if you could just sort of start folding that in together for me.
Okay, I must cut and fold.
There we go.
Cut and
just
fold.
go and combine all of that together.
All right.
And then into that, what we're going to add in is a little bit of salt as well.
Salt?
Absolutely.
Wow.
What the salt is just going to have sort of help with the binding properties there, and then have a bit of smell.
Oh,
What's that?
Wow, cinnamon.
Absolutely. Oh, there we go. So anyway,
Thank
a bit
goodness
of
I
cinnamon
knew.
here as well. Thank goodness I know. I was hoping to correct you, know.
I know.
Nothing like.
Imagine I said it's nutmeg.
Absolutely. Anyway, well, it could be. I've just said yes. All you're going to do is just combine all that together, and then nuts. What am I using? I'm using some lovely almonds and some pecans as well.
Okay.
Now, what the egg white's going to do is actually
it's becoming sticky. It's really
good. It is coming
good.
too sticky. That's all the sugar there. So anyway, in with our nuts. So
do I stir?
Absolutely. You just keep stirring all of those
that's a lot
in
of nuts.
together.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I must get in here.
Oh, you said you don't want to go about nuts, you know? You all like things nutty.
Yes,
all
I'm
right.
nuts about
Fantastic.
you.
So what we're doing now is that egg white's going to act like our caramel that usually sticks to the nuts there.
Some of the nuts are actually sticking in my spoon.
Right, once you've got all that together, all we need to do is transfer that to a baking tray that has been lined. And what we're going to do is just tip this out, and we're going to dry this off in the oven. Now what's going to happen is the egg whites are going to disappear, and what's going to be left with is a beautiful caramel on the outside with that little bit of spice. So there we go with our nuts all onto your baking tray. Just make sure it's even.
Do they separate when it dries in the oven?
Just know what you're going to do. They're not going to separate or move or anything like that at all. They're just going to sort of crystallize and caramelize in the oven.
But they don't stick to each other.
No. They will slightly, but all you have to do is sort of break it apart.
Like you would with
together.
like a brittle almost.
Absolutely, exactly like that. Anyway, pop that into your oven for about sort of 15 to 20 minutes, and then it sort of comes up all beautifully and crispy.
Well, I put the oven on for you.
Here we go. Well, you can put that in just now, but look at that. How's that? So you can see all that sugar and that spice is all stuck to the outside there, and that is frosted nuts.
So there's our frosted nuts, and this is what it looks like eventually. Nut is our keyword to 33728, and you can create this beautiful recipe at home too. Wow, this is amazing. Okay,
cool.
What else can we make with nuts? Because you're making a recipe after the break.
I'm making something a little bit later on, absolutely. This you can use on top of ice creams, you can put it into some desserts, you can fold it. We're going to be throwing it into some cookies just now as well.
Into cookies. Now see, this is my kind of show. I'm nuts about you.
Nuts.
After the break, we're making some cookies with walnut here next to me.
And
Stay with us. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We'll be back after the break.